TTS, Chad, TTS. Right, Mikey Moo. Right, I've just got back. It's been cool. I'm not actually that far away. I've got about an hour. Got about an hour to drive. But hopefully by tomorrow morning, should be able to replace this fan. Hopefully. Obviously it's Sunday. Everyone's closed on Sunday. It's pretty shit, isn't it? So for me, it's why I think companies should operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But again, when there's a fucking problem, it's an issue. Anyway, we live and learn, we drive forward, we persevere. Anyway, it's interesting, isn't it, that we still haven't been able to successfully gain any more subscribers. It's mad, isn't it? For somebody who's driving forward, who's really dedicated to, basically pushing forward and showing other people on how to live life. We don't want people. Obviously, there's a reason why we don't want anyone to be successful. It's interesting. It's really interesting to see the views that are being limited. It's mad, isn't it? If you're a girl with a body, you can make views. And they say, but it's all about the algorithms. It's all like men are horrible, men are awful, men do this, men do that. Really? Do they? Or is it the fact that if you're female, they just basically want to make algorithms objectify women? I think I might be right. Anyway, it's interesting, isn't it, to see it's just interesting to see how things happen in the world today. But yeah, I've got 71 miles on the clock, so it's fuel up at some point. And again, we've got about 50 miles to go. 44 minutes, 44 miles, 50 minutes. So yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting how basically how life actually happens. Right. So anyway, it's been a cool day today actually. We got up and out this morning, went back to bed for a few hours during the day. And then obviously this afternoon I've been up and out again and just been out for dinner. Just been with a good friend of mine. So it's had a bit of a bite to eat now, and then basically we'll see what happens later on tonight. Obviously it's a bit grim at the minute as well. It's grim. Life goes on, eh? Life goes on. I was starting to see quite a lot of control as well. Like quite a lot of control being put into place. Like they say the whole world's an open place for anybody to do whatever they want, but honestly, it's a lie. They've sold you a lie. It's controlled. It's a controlled environment, and it's interesting how it starts with. It's interesting how it starts with certain industries first, and suddenly how other industries then blossom from that industry and they start to build forward. But it's yeah. It's fun to see the outcome. It's really interesting to see the outcome of what's actually happening in real time, by day. When you look at the media and what they're portraying online, and I'm thinking, why are they portraying this? Like, if that's what they're saying, then look the opposite direction, because there's more going on for what they're saying. And it's, you know, it kills me the most, because, you know, they talk about all this, you know, that anything you talk about the war now. Well, you see what's happening across the, you know, across the world. It's not publicised. No one knows about it. Like, I totally get it. All eyes are that direction, and I'm looking this direction, and I'm starting to see a big difference. It's a fucking cult. The whole of the world's a cult. Anyway, it's alright for me. I get richer. It doesn't matter to me. It's interesting though, isn't it, that people are prophetising off the negativity. Have you actually literally sat down and actually looked at what was actually going on and which companies are involved, and look at their projections for 2020, you know, 2020, 2027. You start to, you know, look at the amount of income they've had from 2025 to 2026, which we're in now. You know, they're the companies you want to be investing in. Like I say to you, the world's a stage. Everything is a stage. Everything you see going on is not done by mistake. It's not just, oh my god, there's a riot there. Oh my god, that riot's going to make 2 riots. That riot's going to make 7 riots. That's how it starts. You have to trigger one riot, trigger one riot, and then before you know it, every single city does it. Chaos. The problem is the public services, or the public servants that get penalised as well. You know, the police don't really want to be on the streets. They just want to get paid for not much work. But they're the ones getting hurt and damaged, and that's where I start to pull. You know, I tend to look at the police as just a pawn in the big scheme of things, and it's one of the reasons why I can never be a police officer, because it's not what you think. They're being paid by the taxpayers' money. So if they're being paid by the taxpayers' money, who's paying the taxes? People that are working hard, the civilization. So why should they get penalised paying taxes for what? For them to cause more drama? It just doesn't make sense. A lot of it, everything makes sense in my head. It's all logical, but like, it's mad. It's mad. Local to NSB, and then probably hotel. Maybe a drink. Is TTS banned again? TTS isn't banned. No, it's interesting to see the difference, like compared to again. You know, I leave TTS on overnight when I'm not there, and then I don't leave TTS on overnight. It's interesting to see the results, and if I'm involved with me being part of my live stream and TTS is on, then obviously you know, it's like I can't talk because TTS is on. So straight away when TTS is on, it's kind of like when I'm here, I'm trying to be quiet. You know what I mean? It's just the whole thing is just kind of like, it's broken from day one. The system's broken from day one. So do you know what I said about obviously selling sex toys online, that we're pulling male and females apart? The same mentality as TTS. It doesn't really add value to people's lives. I know people find it funny, but realistically, do they find it funny? Or I don't know. It's a fine line. It's a fine line. TTS. I might as well just set up a channel for TTS then, and just leave it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and allow anybody to come in and just talk, because like, it doesn't really add value to my life or nobody else's. This is the whole problem. I'm broken by the whole thing. Like, my subscribers aren't building, watch hours are going down. Even if I had TTS on, they're still happening. I've had TTS on for the last how many weeks, and it still doesn't work. So the only thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to kill the live streams and then just basically upload video content of my life, basically. And that's probably the only other option. So instead of actually interacting with me in real time, is to interact with me through comments on a video which is pre-recorded. That's where I think live streaming has gone wrong. Again, with the algorithms, it doesn't work. There's something astray with live streaming, and even the view count now. The view count's gone down. So my channel's definitely being restricted. Definitely being restricted. But then look at all the live streamers. It doesn't make sense for the amount of subscribers that people have got and the amount of views that they don't need either. Like, I mean, I've literally gone through all the live streamers that were live at that point in moment, and went through and looked at all the watches that were on at that time of the stream, and then went down the route looking at how many subscribers I've got to work out where I sit. And it's the logic and if you look at if you look at the logic behind it, it doesn't quite work. Now for me, I'd assume that I'm a lot more into, I'd assume that I'm adding value to people's lives. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I was so delusional that I'm not. And it's interesting to see, like, the difference. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, I would assume I've got like thousands and thousands of watches by now. You know, guy lives in a hotel, not in a house. Do you know what I mean? You'd assume I'd be getting fucking thousands of views, because it's just, how's he affording this? You'd assume, because people are confused. When you come to look at the reality of things, you think to yourself, like, well, hang on. Obviously, this guy's got a lot of money. He's spending a lot of money, obviously. But that doesn't make sense. So straight away, when you look at everything in whole, you think to yourself, like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I'm just like, when you start to look at other people on all the live streams, they're clowns. They're sat at home and they're just idiots. They're literally average people live streaming from the bed. I know hypothetically you can say that about me, but it's more like how ironic. But yeah. But you see my point of view. It doesn't add value to people's lives, and when you start looking at all the live streamers, it's mad. Even the stuff that they're producing, the content they're producing is insane. I don't get it. Don't get it. Here's me. Stop drinking, obviously alcohol. I've cut down practically on zero coffee now, obviously with a few decafs, but pretty well. So obviously, living in hotels as well. Yes, I'm obviously available and have a lot of freedom to do whatever I want at the moment. I'm around spas. I don't know. It just seems like there's something not right, and either I'm being restricted because of my content, because of what I say, or my lifestyle. There's something astray with it. Try to look at this as well, like deep down, try and look at this, grasp it. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. So putting TTS on, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, fine, it's hilarious, but is it? Is it really? It makes you question a lot of life and civilization. Like, maybe it's down to the geographical location. Maybe there's too much money being spent. There's not much advertisers and there's too much money being spent out. Maybe that's to do with it. Maybe that's to do with why the viewers aren't coming in, because they've got to balance the algorithms on the people that are advertising. Do you advertise out that you're a live streamer? Do you put money into it? But then by that time, the money you put into it is not worth the money you get out of it. So I mean, you don't go down the route of building a business and saying, oh, I want to take a 10 grand loan for a business that's not making 10 grand. Like, you don't do it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like business 101 of everything. You don't go down the route of borrowing money for something that's not going to bring your money back in. It's simple. So when you look at when you look at things in that aspect, when people take out rents and things and build coffee places thinking they're going to make a lot of money, they're just scraping by because they haven't got they haven't quite got the metrics right. There's a lot of questions, and it's very complex. There's also a big thing as well, is that anybody to do with like mega tech companies, you only get rich by going to the US. You can't have a mega tech company that isn't in the US. It's like you've part of the circle, and that's when funding gets released to you. Because obviously, let's say the US dollar pretty well ruled. It still rules today, to be fair. Yeah? The monetary system is based off the bat of how strong the US dollar is. You just print money behind the scenes. You know what I mean? It's putting money into circulation from the dollar perspective. It used to be backed off gold, but it's not now. Awesome. It's just coming through. It's nice to see people that are actually achieving and actually working and pushing forward. I'm actually amazing. Yeah, all good really. This week's been a bit of this week's been a bit headachy really. But yeah, it's had to happen. I've had to do quite a lot. I've had basically the last 30 days I've been uncovering quite a lot. And this week was the week that I went in for the hit. And basically, yeah, unfortunately, we've uncovered quite a lot of criminal activities. So, but yeah, it was about a month ago. Something happened, and that basically shred a red flag. So instead of going head for head, thinking, this is it, this is going to happen, whatever, I waited a month and did quite a lot of work into recording messages, checking inboxes, looking at people's locations, timescales, just basically bringing everything together over the last month, 30 days. And then obviously then this week went in for the hit. And basically we've uncovered quite an evil mastermind really, who's infiltrated. But anyway, it is what it is. It happens. And then this week I've now made basically pure profit. So it just shows the the difference between what you end up losing. But as time gets harder, there's going to be a lot more of this happening. So yeah, one of the things I've been doing on the background is there's another company that's contacted me recently, who basically said, Mike, we've got a problem here. Are you right to be able to drop in to have a chat with us? I'm like, yeah, no stress. So Monday morning, tomorrow morning, I've got a meeting, and I think there's been a bit of underhanded work being happening behind the scenes. So I'm going to basically put myself in a job role within a certain environment to basically capture what's going on and to uncover the hidden story to what's going on, so I can then say, right, this is what's happening, this is what's been happening behind the scenes. And what I love about it is that I don't really show emotion. So I just turn up, somebody new, people don't really know who I am, don't know my backstory, and I just basically turn up and basically uncover the truth. And fortunately sometimes you need to get quite close to people to work out who they actually are, to actually find out the information you need to get off them. So people that are infiltrating things don't understand that people like me go around infiltrating them back. So that's how it is. Unfortunately, the world's a fucked up place. So over the next few months, we'll do quite a lot of work. The good thing is when you build up trust with people as well, people trust you. So it's mega. They trust you completely, and I know for a while that your success rate's been very high in the past. So it's interesting to see the difference. So what'll end up happening is I'll take access to duplicate inboxes, and email inboxes on Monday, and basically, yeah, I'll start to uncover, take control of handsets that are again got messages going out from them, and we'll start to see what's going on behind the scenes. Then say, right, you know what, let's draw a line under this. But it's awful. It is awful. Especially when you've got a company that's really working hard behind the scenes, and somebody starts to, I don't know, it is nasty. But every single company is open up for abuse. The problem is when you run a company, you're so busy within the part of the company that you need some external help from somebody like myself who's external, but actually can look at it on a much more mass scale. There's even things that I've thought about. I thought about it, and then I've seen it, and I was like, right, you know what? I knew that was happening. I knew that was possibilities happening. And unfortunately, there's people around this world today that are mass manipulators. And that's all they do. They go and get a job, they take what they can get out of that company, and then they lose the job, they get a new job, take everything take from that company, lose the job. That's all they ever do. And in a way, it's actually a business in its own right. You can make a lot of money from it. But again, it's the ethical values behind living on planet Earth today. The way I see it is the world is basically Satan. It's nasty, it's evil, and every single human has the capabilities to steal, rob, murder. It's fucked, but we all have the capabilities. And there's things that we have the capable to lie. So the human body is pretty evil, really. So they always say that the human body is a biological weapon against majority of the evilness that goes on. But from a spiritual and soul basis, that's pure gold. that's like, you know. And yeah, it's bad. Like when I'm in the events in industry over my last years, like my last years of the events industry, the only thing I ever stole or ever took was PVC tape. Because when you're doing a job or a show, you always end up having a roll of tape. It always happens. You always end up, you know, after a show, you always got a roll of tape, and it's just one of those things. Like, it's not in my head. That's still theft. That's still criminal. But unfortunately, it's just one of those things that when you take on an event, it's just collateral that you're going to end up losing a few rolls of tape, which, again, but it's after long hours, people just have it inside the pockets after a show, and then they leave, and then they're like, oh, fucking hell, stole this tape again. So I always end up having like you know, bedside tables full of PVC tape. But it is what it is, like, you know. So that's the only thing that I've really ever like taken and stolen, I guess. But yeah, the roller takes about £1, I guess. Every pound, 30 staff on site, that's £30, I guess. Still, it's still theft, I guess. So that's my confession for today. I've sinned. But anyway. I think I don't even know what the answer is. The answer is, it's going to happen, I guess. The answer is, well, what do you do? Do you have more people out of work or in work? It's the problem. If they're out of work, they're going to steal more. So, you know, do you just honour and take the, you know, do you take the hit that people have got jobs and they're stealing small amounts, which is manageable when you run a business? If you're in a big business, it's always going to happen when you got volume of people. You have one person and they might be loyal, but the next person won't be loyal. So again, what's your metrics on that? And unfortunately, the majority of humans are evil. So I know it sounds daft, but they are. Deep down, they've got a sin there. All humans have a cynical like mindset. If they can take or manipulate, then they will. And if they're going to do it for their own gain, then they'll do it again. It doesn't matter if you're in work. You'll do the same to family. You also do the same to work colleagues. You'll do the same to linking relationships, partners. You do the same to your kids. Like every parent manipulates the kids into behaving. You know what I mean? It just shows, doesn't it, that we're not in a perfect world. And when you've got obviously different cultures involved as well now, that's even worse. Do you know what I mean? If you've been born up in a country that's, you know, that it's just acceptable, it's just accepting that this happens, then you go into another country, you just bring your same mentality, I guess. So I don't know, it's pretty fucked. So anyway, it's all good. Driving forward, persevering, dedicating, and unfortunately things happen. So it's leveling up. It's leveling up. Anyways. I'll do a video tonight. I'll do a long form video, upload it, and just basically see how we go on. But yeah, it's interesting how things play out. The service station up here, so. service station. Let's go back on. It's pretty grim, very nice. TJ's gonna fly in now. TTS, you can do it.
Mike TTS incoming.
Done. Server activated.
Yay. Wahoo. TTS has been activated. Mike, I am a handy wise man. Mike's active. Just remember this, Mike, we love you.
Well, I think so. I like to think so.
Wait a second, everyone has my voice. Saluting pompous face.
Hi everyone.
Mike S not 6 ILD active.
A few. We'll have them.
Does that mean I can get away with murder now? Getting?
Get with murder, you can do whatever you like.
I meant sexually. Mike, just remember this, fuck off. Good evening, chat, saluting face. David, hope you're good and you're right. Double-sided sticky tape is great stuff.
Double-sided sticky tape.
Mike, get in my belly.
I go on a miss.
Mike, how has your day been? Have you seen the weather? Absolutely fucking shit.
It's been pretty bad, to be fair, yeah. It's not been nice, has it? But I guess it is what it is.
Mike, I am fitting a handrail in my paid-off house because I have more money than Mike. Yes, it is pompous, great for ripping out people's teeth.
You have more money than me? I doubt it. I doubt it.
Where are we going tonight, Mikey? Are we working?
Not really, no. I was going to my destination for tonight. I've socialised today. Done a lot today, actually. A lot.
I like Velcro, one side sticky tape, the other side it's great. Luke, I will have to give that a go. I have more money than everyone here combined, including Mike. Shit weather, shit vibes, painted all my garden fence fucking rain green all over the fucking patio. I love it, I love my fucking life.
I'm telling you facts, you haven't. Like, if you got more money than me, then I'll be mega surprised, but I know for a while that you won't have. So, That's facts.
I received a notification and rushed straight here. Are you in trouble, Mikey?
I'm in trouble. Well, help. I should put the towel saying help, quickly.
Don't fucking start this. I can show you 250 fucking grand right now and a paid off house and a fucking 800 horsepower Mitsubishi fucking Evo that literally shoots flames. Bang, you can't show me shit. THW, cost of living is going up. What's the cost of diesel today? Canada, put your money where your mouth is. How much do you have? How much debt or no debt?
Listen, I'm telling you factually that's
Green
incorrect.
patio lol's nightmare.
Listen, if anyone has more money than me, I will be absolutely. I'll be asking questions.
Massive nightmare.
I'll be asking questions. I'll say how. I'm telling you.
So shut up.
I'll be saying how.
Mike, did you receive flowers today? Diesel 162 by me. I'm broke.
So yeah. The roads will be getting quieter shortly, which the fuel going up means that everyone can't afford to drive, which will be like, yes.
How much fucking money do you have then, delivery boy?
Cannot wait. It's funny, isn't it? Just because I'm in a van doesn't mean I'm a delivery boy, does it? Love it.
I don't even know. I let the accountants deal with the facts and figures.
So, it's pretty well how I operate today. I just know there's always money there. It's mad.
How much fucking money do you have then? Let us fucking go, delivery boy. Do you fucking want some?
It's interesting is how people get jealous. Instead of going down the route of working and collaborating.
Canada, get the accountant in the chat.
Instead of having people work together and work together, it's weird how people just go down the route of saying, yeah, not
I have
this.
a Ford car. Are you impressed with that, Mikey?
Ford car.
Who wants some? Oh, come on, let us all be nice. Come on, come on. Jealous, fucking jealous, question mark. I literally have a fucking Mitsubishi Evo that literally shoots fucking flames. Bang bang. Eee. Group hug. You have a van, Craig.
Have you seen my cars? You haven't seen my cars, have you? No, you haven't.
Who's vegan? You don't even have a van, it is fucking rented, clown.
Walking around miles. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Hey, be nice, Mike's cool.
I just don't care. Like, you know what I mean? The realization is, I'm fucking rich.
Shall we pray together, Mikey?
It's just mine, does it? I don't get it. Should we pray together? I'm not going to pray, no. I'm not going to pray.
Let's all take a breath.
It's mad. This is the reason why I don't put TTS on, because at the end of the day, when I look at this, some of these comments are coming from fucking clowns. And I just don't get
Personal
it.
finance from 2008 Mitsubishi.
It's mad, isn't it? People have this
Amen.
mentality. People have this mentality that they can come to a live stream and just basically talk shit. Why do you talk the truth? I don't get it. Why do you talk the truth? Why do you want to live a fake life? I'm
Evening,
richer.
Mike.
I'm richer than you, Mike. No, you're not. I'll tell you that
Mikey,
fact.
you're a good lad.
I'll tell you you're not richer than me, because I know how rich I am, and I know for a fact not many people these days are rich. So I'm part of the pretty rather 1%. So
Tell the truth,
but it's
people.
fine. It's fine. I don't care. It's
Why don't
regardless.
you tell the truth, everyone except Mike?
Well, it's your point of view.
Ross still mad.
You don't work this hard in the world today and not become rich.
Who cares?
Well, exactly. Who cares? Are you happy? Are you content? Well, live a life.
I am sorry for clowning around, Mikey. It's called sarcasm.
I know it's called
If an
sarcasm,
account came
but
and called Canada's account, I would actually fall on the floor.
it's not about
Hello,
that.
chat. Lol, liberty crime.
We're living-
I will fucking no knock Mike out. I will tell the chat to tell the truth, so they will tell the truth. Clowns.
Well, think about it. If the truth was the
Just-
truth,
Back of the van.
let's be real. If you came to the Millionaire Trust and we only spoke about the truth, about life and about how things are, guess what's going to happen? Our stream will be so fucking different than everybody else. We'll piss over all the rest of the streams because people want to know the truth. So if every other live streamer is lying about their life and we're telling the truth, like surely our stream will build, surely, because people want to be part of something different than everybody else. People want to be successful. People want to drive forward. So I just don't get it. I don't get it. So we're clowning around and just saying things that are incorrect. What you're saying is misinformation. Telling you facts. Nobody in my stream is richer than me. Facts. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna argue that, or are you gonna say, oh well, actually, no, I'm richer than you, Mike? No, you're not. Factually, I'm richer. I'm telling you facts, and I know that. So let's call it quits. So why don't we say all the truth about everything and work together and say, right, you know what? Let's do this. Let's drive forward. Or we can be the opposite and be pretending to fake everything like we are, like everybody else is, and then everyone was like, well, why would I come to this stream? I might as well go to somebody else who's got tits. What, you want to do someone who's got tits? Someone who's brought the subscribers? Somebody that speaks, what, evil? Do you know what I mean? It's fucked. The world's fucked. Like, honestly, it's madness. It's making me think that a lot of my chat are all losers. So what do you do about that? I told you you're now a loser. What do you do?
You are richer than almost everyone in chat, Mike. Well done. Tits. Track, are you still here? Canada, is your accountant over 5 years old? Mike, take your shirt off, he'll listen better then.
Anyway.
Accountants plural. What is your net worth, Mike? Tits or ass? Lol farty, you scare me sometimes. So many anoxious in the chat today. Mike, you are like 20 years late to the internet, it's not your fault. Are you richer than my mate Rich? But I just joined and Mike is calling me a loser. Charming Mikey, charming. We love you, Mikey. I'm broke, I'm honest, I shop in Lidl. You are the richest rich Mike I know, Mike Alpert from the other rich Mike I know.
It's not about that. What you're doing is you're being disingenuous and telling telling things that are not factually. So then when you get all the dum-dums, which is dum-dum after dum-dum after dum-dum.
Guy, to be honest, Luke.
You got all the dum-dums that come along, they take the chat as a laugh and a joke, and
we all have shit days there.
And then they don't realise. So suddenly, one person says I'm broke, next person says I'm broke, next person says I'm broke, and then all of you think you're all clever. It's kind of like, you're fucking idiots. You know what I mean? It's madness.
Shirt off, farty now.
Anyway.
Still fucking triggered. Are we going back to the hotel with the dangly beads light? Wait, what did someone say, Mikey? The chat is dum-dums.
You haven't really
I am going in for my mate Bill. I am doing it for that anal thrill. Oh, I hope DLL use his hand and then do a handstand. Still fucking triggered, delivery boy. Jar face, red heart shape. Dum-dums. We're all done. Shirt is off.
Anyway, I rest my case. If you want to work together, you can actually build something amazing, but again,
I'm so done. Get naked.
It's more about having an intellectual
We are all dumb idiots and you are rich. I'm richer than you, Mikey. I own part of the company that owns the shadow company that pays your wage. I am a genius.
Do you know what I mean? I rest my case. You see what I'm saying? If you had an intellectual conversation, you'd find out that you'd attract attention, you'd attract more people in. The fact is, you're not. That's the problem. And this is what you're saying to you. I'm at a level at the moment whereby I don't physically know how I'm going to ever be able to gain out of this, basically. We're at a level now whereby we can't build the channel any bigger than it already is because we are limited. Like, even pushing controversial messages out, which again are the truth, which I have been doing, that obviously gets limited. Obviously they get limited. I think on my last post I posted, it was limited, where I was talking about, obviously, you know, even talking about the war, saying, you know, fucking if you're so even talking about obviously what was happening in the local, you know, the local language in the local city, that's just fucked as well. Like, you know what I mean? you're protesting against something that you're not happy about. Okay, fine. Well, what do you do about it? What, awareness? Okay, fine. Let's speak in our own language. How many people speak our language? Practically 0.001 of the UK. So Mr. Dum-Dums following Mr. Dum-Dums following Mr. Dum-Dums, and all they're doing is they're talking about, obviously, that they're not happy about creating so much noise. The flip side to it was, if it was a silent march, that will get more attraction, more headline news than it would be having somebody who's got a fucking transit van with some shitty little AV speakers, you know, some shitty little speakers on the top of the van, with a ballad screaming down a microphone in Iranian. Do you know what I mean? It's fucked. Do you know what I mean? Those guys should be stopped. They should be stopped and said, what are you doing? You're causing a nuisance. You're causing more animosity and anger. Again, I'm back. When they realise that protesting doesn't work, then fine. And they won't do it again. You've ended protests. Like, I don't know, it just seems madness. But then they say protests work. They don't work. They physically do not work. Like, if you actually dive into the psychological impact that it actually has, it's more disruption anyway. It doesn't change legacy. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, what's happening in the UK at the moment, the British people just want to get everyone deported. Like, it isn't going to happen. So straight away, what are you protesting for? You need to now accept that and currently live with the current change. And say, right, okay, the world's changing. How are we going to change it? Right, well, actually, we all need to have more kids. All right, fine. Well, then when we have more kids, it's then going to push, obviously, everything more expensive. Think about it. The more people, more expensive it gets. So straight away, it's how you do a clever mind now to work together. And at the end of the day, guess what's going to happen? Eventually, if British people all ate correctly, they obviously were more healthier. They also all went out and got jobs everywhere and infiltrate the system, then like they're doing to the UK. Then straight away, there's people in fuel stations, which we can fuel overnight. Do you know what I mean? There's people in hospitality. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying to you. It's madness that in fact as a species, we're so fucking thick. But raw action is everything in the world today. And I'm telling this is facts. Raw action is everything. If you're not happy about fuel stations, go and get a fucking job in a fuel station. And then when you come across people like me that sees you and I say, fucking hell, you got a job in a fuel station. I say, yeah, I got a job. What's your backstory? Oh, well, I got a job here because of X, Y, and Z. I'll be like, right, you know what? Fair play to you. Well, give us your bank details. I'll support you. That's how it works. That's how it works. You infiltrate the system. You infiltrate the network. If you don't believe for 1 minute, that's, you know, of course that's happening. You just see all these people in fuel stations getting paid a shitty salary. Of course they're not. They're infiltrating the system. They're being paid. They're being paid not only by Shell and BP as a standardised wage, but they're also getting paid alongside all their income as well. So when you actually look at the bigger picture, yeah, that's what's happening in real time. The problem is we're not standing up for ourselves. It's fucked. So just think about the bigger picture. Work together, build, energize, and see what the whole, see how you can infiltrate the system back. Like, businesses will only infiltrate. That's what it is. It's how it is. You go down the route of providing a service, making sure that you can sell something for better than anybody else. It's, do you know what I mean? Am I in the local city? Maybe so. Great. Is everybody else in the local city? No. Okay, fine. So they have to use courier companies. Right. Okay. Well, I'm in the local city. You've already beaten the competition just by that. Do I do longer hours than them? Yes. When do they open? They open 9 till 5, Monday to Friday. Great. Well, I open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I'm also open over the weekend. Fine. I'm going to be better than them anyway because I've infiltrated the system. So it won't be long before I start pulling their clients. And then I just basically go down the route of doing clever SEO and providing a fucking service. And then straight away, you end up being much better than everybody else. And for me, that's how I see it. And that's how I think everyone should see it, but you don't. You go down the route saying, oh my God, I've lost my job, I need a new job. And then you go down the route saying, well, I've lost my job, I need a new job. Then you go onto these little shitty websites, try to find fucking jobs, then have to wait 2 weeks to get an interview. Raw action means start now and start now and start now. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter, start now. It's fucked. Then you have the younger generation now that just don't want to work. Don't want to work. You know, I've got a 22-year-old who does not want to work. Less hours of a day. Well, what do you want to do? Less hours? Well, okay, fine, I'll cut your pay then. Oh, no, no, no. Right, so you want less hours, but you want to do, what, you want more money? Yeah, I can't afford to live. Okay, well, why can't you afford to live? Like, so I've sat down and realised why people can't afford to live. And to be fair with you, yes, they can live. It's a fact. Yeah, go on, I'm going to have, I don't know, 25 quid. Well, sorry, don't go out on Friday the night, 25 quid saved. Yeah, but I'm going to see my mates. But you see your mates? Okay, fine, so you're going to find, okay, fine. Well, why is that my problem? Why is that my problem? Why do you want to leave work early for you to go out with your mates? Why do you leave work early because you've got a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment or you're sick one day? Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Honestly, do I care about your well-being? Not really. Do I care about the hours that you do for me? Yes. So the minute you start paying attention to what I want, then maybe you might benefit from what I want. But, you know what I mean? It's fucked. So that's the 22-year-olds. And then you come across other people who are older generation who basically are, again, they've got a few more years to live in like the working environment. So there's all this like mid-range of just people that aren't working. We're not manufacturing no more. Well, we are manufacturing, but we are skimming down to, in the UK to not manufacturing. And we're becoming a civilization whereby we're going to rely on robots. Robots will do all the work. That's where it's going to go eventually. We know that. A human being is going to be obsolete. When you come across the older generation, when they go to a nursing home or they get old and they sit in chairs and they don't use their legs, don't use their arms, don't use their brains, what happens? What happens? Their brain turns off parts of their body. That's why an elderly woman or an elderly man can't walk. They need a stick because they're not energizing themselves. They've given up. Quite a lot of men, especially after retirement age, if they've been working all their life, a large amount of men say, can't wait to retire. Can't wait to retire. And there's a lot of men that actually retire and say, I'm going to go sit on a beach. And within 4 or 5 years, their bodies have gone downhill so much that they can't walk. In the morning, all these little things are the ones that you need to be thinking about. And this is what I'm saying. I just don't get it, how all the people just think, but you know what? It's mad, really. It is mad, you know. I've got a taxi driver here. Well, you know, what are you doing, dude? You're like, you know, this is a guy who's literally in the centre of the road. Like, you know, a guy's wearing glasses, not from around here, and we can't see it. Anyway, it's mad, isn't it? How we've just so been so disconnected from each other now. Went to see a guy today, had a conversation with him. Such a nice bloke. He's been a guy that spent quite a lot of money with us over the last 2 years, last 2 years. Really nice bloke. I just said to him, the world gone wrong. And he's just basically said he's seen it. He's seen it. He says, Mike, I don't know why it's gone so wrong, but it has gone wrong. And I said to him, you know, if you don't mind me asking, how are you finding the political status of the UK? And he just basically says, you know, we've been pretty well, we've actually found it quite hard because at the end of the day, we're nice people. We supply a service, we dedicate, and yeah, we've just been pretty well outed by the country. You know what I mean? And it's when you see that as well, and you think to yourself, you know, that's a guy that works 8 days, you know, 7 days a week. He works. He's got his own business. He's dedicated. He's, you know, what he's done, what he's achieved is amazing. And I said to him, I said, well, what you've achieved is awesome. You know what I mean? This is the people we need around. I said, but what can you say to me about other people that are in the country? He just said, there's a lot of people that just don't give a shit. There's a lot of people that look at their culture over where they are. And that's the problem. And he says, you know, it's madness. But, you know, but where'd you go from there? Where'd you go from there? You know, it's hard. It's not easy.
Mikey's culture is jazz. You are all a bunch of dumb stupids and retards. Grow up. Where do we go? Mike, go eat sushi. Mike, the dumb comment has me on the floor. Ha 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 ha. Mikey earns 240 max. Anyways, congratulations on getting 2,570 subs again. I'm never growing up. I have more money than you, Mike, lol.
I challenge you to prove it, because if you prove it, I'll show you. You'll be like, nah. Okay.
Mikey earns 240 max but has to drive around the country. Mike has been getting backdoor burgled all day. Mike looks like Peter Pan. Dum, you're pissing Mike off. Canada, Mike has challenged you. All this because I said a fucking fact, the fact that I have more fucking money than you. Get some cucumber and yeah. Mikey, will you still talk to me even though I am a dumb? Mikey earns 190 on a bad and 240 on a good day. Do you want to accept the challenge or admit defeat, Canada? Hello Mike, hope you are good. Mike, someone has a car that goes bang bang. I don't mind letting Mike think he's richer than me. Show me fucking show and account with even 10 lousy fucking grand sitting in it.
Right, cool. That's not sorted out then.
Ha ha ha, Dad. Mike is in the fudge packing industry. Mikey noodle arms. Mikey has been vaccinated. Saluting face Jolene. He supplies a service. What's up, Mika?
Sorry, what's that, sorry? Yeah, I've lost context on what we're talking about now.
Are you prepping, Mikey?
No, I'm about to actually go for a drink. I'm going for a drink tonight. But yeah, we just cursed off a little restaurant. So I'll stop off for a little drink. I need to fuel up as well. And then I need to get this van sorted out tomorrow. That's my mission. It's Monday. Over to the hotel tonight.
Don't have a flat like Mike. Hey Mike, serious question, genuine question, why are so fucking poor? Going for a drink, good boy Mike. Am not able to rebuttal your constant contradictions with my witty quips. I am doing the dishes like a real woman's man, unlike some who just get on their knees puking the sludge out of the dishwasher tube. Can us dum-dums come with you? I look at Mike's little house and giggle. Mike, are we going to dinner with you? Hello, Mike. Mike, are you still in London? I live in a shoebox. Mike is poor, Mike is poor.
Are we in London?
Under the stairs. Mike is poor.
So see you. We've got an intellectual conversation, and we've had the conversation. So yeah.
Do not forget to score the dinner out of 10, Mikey. Mike is googling what business expenses are. Mike,
Right,
when are you
later.
going back Nan's house? Millionaire but begs for fucking 99p memberships.
I rest my case. I rest my case. Jealousy is a big thing in human nature. It's fucked.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking speechless.
Just got a message saying, am I a dum-dum? Man, isn't it how I say
I
things,
rest
and suddenly
my
it's
face.
just kind of like, everyone just assumes
When
what I
did
say.
he beg?
When did I beg? Yeah, tell me when I begged. Just shows, doesn't it, that we have some people that are losers, some people that can't even afford 99p. Do you know what I mean?
Mike wants to find out if he is Bumberclud or Rascal.
Look at Deathbed.
Who's a dum-dum?
Look at,
Has it all
look at
gone
Deathbed.
wrong today, Mike?
Deathbed can't even afford 99p, and then they say to me, I'm what? Well, I'm poor. Sorry, dude. That just shows, doesn't it, how ironic life is. Anyway.
He went crawling back to Amy and begged her to talk to him again. Very sad. Order every own or there will be a mass brawl in here. He rests his case. Millionaire but begs for fucking 99p memberships in his rented van.
Anyway.
Mike, what's the food tonight? Millionaire but is looking for the closest food bank. Order. Amy sounded about 60 anyway. Mike feeling the financial strain. Bison.
Sorry, what's that, sorry? You got a house and a mortgage? Does it all?
Bison. Order.
The trillionaire. The trillionaire's joined the channel as well.
Bison. Amos has identical nostril holes. Buttery biscuit base. I feel tension, Mikey. When are you going to release the undercover boss episode? He thinks he is rascalated but he is burkleted. Mike Dyson. I like the base, I like the buttery base, I like the buttery biscuit base. Base, buttery biscuit base. Mike, what's the plan?
What's the plan? Well, I'm about to have a bite to eat.
Hey Mike, just joined. How are you today? Yes, Tarkadle.
Obviously, I've got
Mike,
company.
show us how thick your wallet least.
How thick my wallet is.
Mike, you need to eat.
Anyway, it's not about how thick your wallet is. What does that prove? What? How rich you are?
Big Butt. Mike, would you rather have a meal with Philip Schofield or Hugh Edwards? But it needs more oomph. Big up vegans. His wallet is full of expired condoms, he gets no pus. Mike is googling what male hormones are.
It's actually not.
Sorry,
actually.
we were clowning around, Mikey.
It's actually full of cash, to be fair, but anyway, it's alright. Not many people carry cash, do they? So, it's brokery behaviour if you don't carry cash.
And where does the millionaire go? That S right in the square hole.
Let's just sort that out. Let's just sort that out completely.
Mike, can I borrow 14 pence to buy a tin of Tesco beans?
Anyway, let's get rid of all the riffraff. All the poor people. It's mad, isn't it?
Dynamics changed. Let's all take Mma and kiss and make up. LOL, members only will sort it out.
You know, poor people have been fucked off because who cares about poor people? Not many people care about poor people. So, yeah, if you're rich, do you care about the poor? Not really. Do the elites care about the poor? Not really.
Let us get some bangers and mash.
Just saying.
Haha Mike, I am fucking rich.
Yeah? I just thought I'd tell you the truth.
What makes a poor person? Get the tunes on Mike.
Somebody goes down the route of commenting and being thinking they're funny, but actually they're not
Mikey
funny.
Moo saluting face.
People that
Mod
put
saluting face.
broke people are the ones
Lembury
that put
chat
other people
saluting
down.
face. I wonder if any mods that aren't members will be able to talk in members only. Ha 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 ha. Best place to get tacos in the UK.
Well, I think all the mods are members, to be fair, yeah. But yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? But anyway, it's cool.
That acid let the fucking TTS talk over you, delivery boy. Kellogg saluting face were hearts.
I'm back in 6.
More money, less hours. Ha 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 ha. Mike changed the dynamics. David saluting face. How are you, mate? He left us. I am grand, thanks Kel. Still hearing TT's keeping me entertained. How are you? We are sorry, Mike, please come back. Fatiham, your last couple of shorts have been funny as is right. Haha, thank you, mate. I'm about to roll a baton. Fucking poor ass people in chat think they had freedom of speech here. What is Fatih's YouTube channel? I have a big one coming soon. Don't forget to bring back some beaver, Mike. It's just Fatiham. You'll find it, haha. The one and only. Legendary. Farty, you should do long compilations videos and then make shorts off the long one. That's what I am doing, haha. Come on. Don't he ask what the beaver can do for you, ask what you can do for the beaver. David, first year without my daughter S there on their holes and two of my fur babies face with big pleading eyes. My nan and mum will be getting pissed up in heaven, but I am okay, yay, no tie for asking. What is Mike doing? Is he lost? Doing a big compilation. Kills, bless ya darling, kids will be having fun, least you get a break, big hig rip mum and nan, happy Mother's Day, love, big Hugo XX. Happy Mother's Day, chat. Is it too late to say? Happy Mother's Day to you all. Hurry up, Mike. Happy Mother's Day to all here and past. Huge hugs, loves and kisses to the OG ladies. Pink heart. Hands in a heart shape. We all act normal when Mike leaves. Soon as he's around we turn feral, lol. Are we still on members only? Yes, members only, mate. Big up the members. W Farty. Farty. Happy Mother's Day. I have missed a few streams. Is Mikey Moo still caffeine free? Just checking in, everyone being good. Ha 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 ha. Brenda saluting face. Short uploaded. Driven me to drinking. Oh no. Where are you? Brendan, hello, beautiful saluting face. Don't drink and drive, Mike. Brenda, you need to watch the last several episodes you missed. Mike's getting bollocked tonight. Is he actually? Well, I'm clocked off, so good for him. Nah, he won't be. He will be on a non-alcoholic cucumber gin or something. Does that mean we have to stay here all night? Double GT's Mikey Moo saluting face. Brenda, you need to see the previous streams to find out we don't want to spoil it for you. Mike, Mick. Mikey. Mitchell. Dare I ask? Michelle. Mick. What have I missed? Rewatched a little of the last live private account was on fire with the shouts PMSL saluting face. Spoiler alert. Where is the short he uploaded? Couldn't find the short either. Mikey, you lying bastard. Is it Street Patrick's Day yet? Big up the paddies. Diplo been in. St. Patrick's Day is Tuesday, but in the US we practice St. Patrick's Day holiday all weekend. Have you been celebrating this weekend too fast, saluting face? Or next weekend, corned beef cabbage. Non-alcoholic Irish coffee. We have parades. I like spam from the tin. I thought spam was Hawaiian. We have it in the UK, it's like corned beef in a tin, but it's ham, I think. I believe they have corned beef in a tin also, but I've never tasted that either. Spam is a brand of lunch meat made by Hormel Foods Corporation, an American multinational food processing company. It was introduced in the United States in 1937 and gained popularity worldwide after World War II. Corned beef hash, banging. Love a corned beef hash, you know dat farty saluting face. Saluting face. David, did you cut and paste from Reddit? Corned beef constipated face. Mike's at the bar, he's had enough of us, lol. Lol, yeah, googled it quickly, I was interested, too fast, saluting face. Mike got an alert of pop-up glory hole at club, dude. I like mustard on my corned beef. Bologna's the shit. I don't know how to cook corned beef, but I go to the Hofbräu like your carvery to get a good plate. Do you think he's keeping an eye on us while he's at the bar? Mikey, you there? Index finger pointing at the viewer. Index finger pointing at the viewer. Index finger pointing at the viewer. Maybe he really went to the boys' room. Big up the Americans. Error. The next holiday is Good Friday, then Easter. I'm 100 natural. Good Friday, my favorite holiday, as it is normally on my birthday, hands in a heart shape. Alfred, do you know how to make corned beef? No, I'm not on steroids, if anyone is wondering. Mike's cucumber is in steroids. Yes, I do. You go down to Walmart and buy it in a tin. Mike, snuggle me dry. BOUUUZOIII. Mike is too fast to snuggle. Why I. I. I remember when Mike was a little snuggler and he asked his uncle Lorenzo what a golden shower is. Since this day he was never the same. Okay, bye. I remember when I was young, me and Suzy had so much fun. I have a present for you guys. Bye. Lotion bottle. 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 Thanks spammer W Chad Ryan. Snuggler. Hey, love you. Bye. Lotion bottle. 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 Spam these nuts. Lotion bottle. 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 Lotion bot. Did the chat break? Where is Mike? Mike, where are you, babes? TTS, TTS, TTS. Saluting face. Smiling face with hearts. Hands in a heart shape. Magic wand. Yawning face with closed eyes. Low charge battery. Low charge battery. Low charge bat.
Oh, everyone's all gone. I'm not surprised. What's happened? Everyone's all left me. Oh, what a surprise. Everyone got bored, yeah? TTS, TTS, TTS. Oh, that's in charge now. Right, I need to do a bite tweet, I think. Oh, right, sweet, that's that done. Right, next. Next. It's never ending. It's never ending, I tell you. Just turn around the opposite way. See, she's got an answer somewhere, don't I? Biting hands. Oh, 5 people back already. Oh, I wonder why. Oh, Mike's come back. Yeah, Mike's come back. Oh, so it is something to do with me then. Oh, I thought so. Okay. Right, what's the plan? What is the plan of attack? So let's get some heat. Went for a little drink, didn't I? Had 2 gin and tonics, non-alcoholic. It's all good. It's all good. Because it's 5 now as well. So next little mission. TTS will be back in a sec. So I'm gonna quit making just. So everyone's all chilled, relaxed, had a drink. Everyone's all good. So yeah, I'm about to head off now. It's Monday morning tomorrow, isn't it, as well? First of all, talk to hotels. this hotel hasn't got any. So we're trying to look for hotels now that've got like suites. This hasn't got a suite. This has got rooms. So they go into luxe rooms, guest rooms, got suites. I've got a deluxe, guest deluxe is the thing, guest deluxe. They've got king size bed. Superior room, that's what they call it, superior room. Room details. Doesn't really mean anything to me, to be fair with you. Do you know what I mean? Wi-Fi, LCD screen, USB ports. That's what they sell in the room as. Enjoy your stay with a modern and contemporary guest room. For convenience, automatic door closer, electric locks. Do you know what I mean? How not to sell a room. Okay, fine. Well, that's the room that we'll go for then, I think. It's cool, isn't it? You got an app, and you just basically say whatever you want. Pretty cool. Right, give me two or 3 minutes while I go on power back. I'm planning my day tomorrow, making my day a lot easier tomorrow, so that's the whole idea about what I'm doing now. So I'm just basically creating my route now to where I am, to where I need to go to, and to where obviously I'm going to end up tonight for tomorrow morning. And then obviously we're going to have